Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something powerful and transformative that's happening right now. I'm talking about the new moon, arriving in the second week of November 2024. The energy coming in during these next 24 hours is going to be crucial. Whether you're already a follower of lunar cycles or just curious, you'll want to stay tuned to understand how this new moon could be affecting us all. New moons are special times for fresh starts, setting intentions, and planting the seeds for what you want to manifest in the coming month. This particular new moon isn't just a typical one. It carries a lot of intense, transformative energy that we all need to be aware of. November's new moon is supercharged, thanks to the positions of the planets around it, and it's happening in a way that brings heightened focus on personal growth and inner discovery. Let's explore what this means for you and how to navigate these energies over the next 24 hours. All right, so you might be wondering, why are these next 24 hours so important? Well, new moons are essentially a blank slate in the lunar cycle, a time for new beginnings and renewal. But what's unique about this new moon is the heightened cosmic energy surrounding it. It's happening as certain planets align in ways that amplify this energy, urging us to turn inwards, let go of the past, and embrace change. So over the next 24 hours, what we focus on, think about, and set intentions around could have a profound impact on our lives in the coming weeks. During this new moon, it's like a cosmic pause, a moment to reflect, recalibrate, and decide where you want to go next. If you're into astrology, you'll know that the November new moon is occurring under the influence of Scorpio. Scorpio is all about digging deep, uncovering secrets, and finding our hidden strengths. It asks us to look at the areas we might usually avoid and brings a powerful urge to release anything that no longer serves us. Scorpio energy isn't about superficial change. It's about diving down to the roots and making a transformation that lasts. The best way to use this energy is to get intentional with it. Many people like to do a new moon ritual to help set their intentions and align their energy with the cosmos. It doesn't have to be complicated. A quiet space, a notebook, and a candle can be enough. Begin by grounding yourself, clearing your mind, and taking a few deep breaths. As you do, think about what changes you want to see in your life, what habits you want to release, and what new things you're ready to welcome. One powerful technique is to write down your intentions. Write them as if they're already happening. For example, instead of writing, "I want to be more confident," write, "I am confident and express myself freely." This type of phrasing trains your mind to embrace that energy as a present reality. Once you've set your intentions, take a moment to visualize them coming true. Picture yourself feeling and living the life you desire. Another element to consider during this new moon is letting go of what holds you back. This can be harder than setting new goals because it involves facing things that may bring up discomfort or fear. But this new moon, with all its Scorpio influence, is the perfect time to address and release what no longer serves you. It could be toxic relationships, old habits, self-doubt, or anything that's preventing you from stepping into your true power. Letting go might mean forgiving yourself or others, ending old patterns, or just deciding to take a new approach. You're not alone in this. Remember that so many people are experiencing similar energy right now. As you work through your own transformations, know that it's all part of a larger cosmic cycle. Just as the moon renews itself each month, you too are given the chance to renew and reset. Over the next 24 hours, give yourself permission to feel, reflect, and imagine the future you want. Before we wrap things up, let's talk a little bit about how you might feel during this time. New moons can bring up a mix of emotions, excitement for what's ahead, but also some anxiety as we confront our deepest truths. With this new moon in Scorpio, you may notice that your intuition is heightened, and you might even feel extra sensitive or emotional. This is normal and actually a part of the cleansing process. Scorpio energy asks us to release so we can grow, and sometimes that means facing things we've been holding on to for far too long. If you're feeling overwhelmed, remember to be gentle with yourself. Scorpio is a water sign, deeply emotional and intuitive, so it's natural to feel a bit more connected to your inner world right now. This might be the perfect time to meditate, journal, or even just spend a few moments outside, grounding yourself and connecting with nature. The new moon offers us a powerful moment of stillness in our often chaotic lives, so use this time to reflect on what truly matters to you. Sometimes one of the best ways to work with new moon energy is through visualization. Picture yourself as if you're standing in front of an open door. Behind you is everything you want to leave behind, and in front of you is the life you want to step into. Imagine yourself walking through that door, feeling lighter, more powerful, and more aligned with your true self. Visualization can be incredibly powerful, especially under the energy of this new moon. As you go about the next day, be mindful of how you're feeling and what thoughts are coming up for you. Sometimes the energy of the new moon can even bring up unexpected insights or realizations. Listen to your intuition and allow yourself to be open to the guidance it brings. Remember, new moons are all about potential, so whether you're setting personal goals, working on a project, or just looking to improve your mindset, the universe is supporting you in taking those first steps. Just a few things to remember as you work with this new moon. Be patient with yourself. Don't rush the process, and trust that whatever comes up is part of your growth. The energy of Scorpio wants us to get real and do the deep work. So if things feel intense, know it's all part of preparing you for the new beginnings you've been wanting. Let this new moon be your time to honor your journey, release your fears, and trust in the timing of your life. If you have crystals, you might want to charge them tonight under the new moon energy. Some of the best crystals for Scorpio energy include obsidian, which helps with grounding and protection, and amethyst, which boosts intuition and encourages clarity. Simply place your crystals by the window overnight, allowing the new moon energy to cleanse and recharge them. This can be a simple but powerful way to amplify your intentions. You can also try using essential oils or herbs that align with Scorpio energy. Scents like frankincense, patchouli, or sandalwood can help you connect to the depth of this new moon. Just a few drops on your wrists, or even diffusing them in your space, can really set the tone for your ritual. And here's another ritual idea that's really simple but powerful: the release and replace exercise. Write down anything you want to let go of on a small piece of paper, fold it up, and then burn it carefully in a fireproof bowl or candle flame, as a symbolic way of releasing it from your life. Afterward, you can write down what you want to invite in to replace what you've let go. It's a way of consciously creating space for new energy and new intentions. Watching that paper burn can be surprisingly freeing. It's a physical release, and it helps signal to your mind that you're truly ready to let go of what's been holding you back. The beauty of these rituals is that they're yours to shape however you want. They're simply tools to help you tune in and make a clear, conscious connection with what you're ready to create in your life. This Scorpio new moon is one of the most potent times to let go of fears, self-doubt, or anything else that's been weighing on you. So don't hesitate to go deep and make the most of it. Embrace this new moon as your opportunity to reconnect with your purpose and vision. Life is always shifting, and each new moon is a reminder that you're meant to grow, evolve, and rewrite your story as you move forward. And just before we go, one more thing. Remember, working with the new moon doesn't have to be perfect or follow any specific rules. You don't need fancy tools or an elaborate setup to connect with this energy. Even if you simply take a quiet moment to set an intention in your mind and let yourself feel into it, that's enough. The most important part of any new moon ritual is the intention behind it. Whether it's writing down your dreams, visualizing them, or just taking a few deep breaths, trust that whatever you're doing is enough. Sometimes these subtle, quiet practices are the most powerful. The new moon energy is like a soft, gentle invitation from the universe, reminding us to pause and reset. So if you feel called to keep things simple, honor that feeling. The next 24 hours are about connecting with what feels true for you. I know I've mentioned it a few times, but truly, these next 24 hours are such a unique time to connect with what you want to create in your life. You may even feel more in tune with the collective energy around you, as people everywhere are feeling this new moon shift in their own ways. Take a moment to consider that energy too, knowing that you're not alone in this journey of transformation. Every new moon, we're given this beautiful chance to pause, release, and invite in something new together. As you continue moving through the transformative energy of this Scorpio new moon, It's essential to stay grounded and open to the process. Scorpio's influence may stir up hidden emotions or memories, bringing them to the surface to be acknowledged and healed. This can feel intense, but it's important to remember that these emotions are coming up for a reason. They are part of what needs to be released for you to move forward with a lighter heart and a clearer sense of purpose. Take things one step at a time, honoring whatever arises, and remind yourself that this process is ultimately one of healing and renewal. In the days following this new moon, you may notice that certain areas of your life start to shift. You might feel drawn to let go of old habits, relationships, or mindsets that no longer serve you. This process of release can feel freeing, as if you are shedding layers that have weighed you down. Trust that whatever falls away during this time is making space for something new and more aligned with who you are becoming. Scorpio's transformative energy is about embracing change and allowing yourself to evolve. So don't be afraid to let go and trust in what's unfolding. One of the key aspects of this Scorpio new moon is its emphasis on personal power and resilience. As you work through any challenges or emotional insights that come up, you may find yourself developing a deeper understanding of your inner strength. Scorpio teaches us about resilience, the ability to rise from difficult experiences with renewed strength. This new moon is a powerful reminder that you are capable of facing whatever comes your way, and that, on the other side of any challenge, lies growth and transformation. This is also a beautiful time to nurture your intuition. Scorpio's water element enhances sensitivity and can deepen your connection to your own inner knowing. You may notice that your intuition feels stronger or that you're more attuned to subtle energies around you. This heightened intuition can be a valuable guide as you set your intentions and navigate any changes. Take time to listen to that inner voice, trust your instincts, and follow the subtle signs and messages that come your way. For those interested in rituals or practices to harness this new moon's energy, consider creating a quiet, sacred space where you can focus on your intentions. Light a candle, meditate, or simply spend a few moments in stillness to tune into what your heart is calling for. You might find it helpful to journal about what you're ready to release and what you hope to bring into your life. Writing down your intentions and expressing them clearly to yourself can amplify your focus and help you direct the transformative power of this new moon toward your goals. Another powerful aspect of this Scorpio new moon is its potential for healing within relationships. Scorpio governs intimacy and trust, making this a potent time to examine the dynamics within your close connections. If there are unresolved issues, misunderstandings, or old wounds in your relationships, this new moon can provide an opportunity for healing and resolution. By approaching these situations with openness and vulnerability, you may find that you're able to release past hurts and deepen your connections. This doesn't mean forcing conversations or resolutions. Rather, it's about creating space for understanding and forgiveness, allowing relationships to evolve naturally. As you work with this new moon energy, remember that it's okay to prioritize your own needs and boundaries. Scorpio's energy can sometimes bring an urge to connect deeply with others, but it's also important to maintain a balance and take care of your own emotional well-being. Don't hesitate to step back if you need time alone or if certain interactions feel overwhelming. This new moon is about honoring yourself in your journey, so trust that taking time for self-care is an important part of this process. In the days and weeks that follow, remain patient with yourself and with any changes that start to unfold. The intentions you set now may take time to fully manifest, and you may find that the impact of this new moon continues to influence you long after it has passed. Trust in the process and know that you are planting seeds for profound transformation. This new moon in Scorpio is a catalyst for growth, empowering you to step into your most authentic self and embrace the changes that will lead you to a more aligned and fulfilling life. As you look forward, consider the potential this new moon holds to create lasting and meaningful shifts. Let yourself be open to the unknown, knowing that Scorpio's energy is guiding you to discover hidden strengths and deeper truths. The journey may take you through some shadowy or uncomfortable places, but it is in these spaces that you will find the wisdom and resilience you need to move forward. Embrace the energy of this new moon with courage and trust, allowing it to illuminate the path toward a future that aligns with your highest self. As the energy of the Scorpio new moon continues to unfold, you may start noticing subtle shifts in the way you approach life and relationships. Scorpio's transformative influence encourages deep emotional clearing, and with that comes a sense of liberation. Over the next few weeks, you may feel as though a weight has been lifted from your shoulders, as if you're shedding old patterns that no longer align with the person you are becoming. Trust that every small step you take toward change is bringing you closer to your highest potential. The changes that arise from this new moon energy may not always be dramatic at first glance. They may appear as quiet shifts, new perspectives, an increased sense of self-awareness, or the courage to take action where you once hesitated. But these subtle transformations are powerful because they're taking place on a deep soul level. Scorpio's energy is all about personal empowerment through inner change. So while the world around you may not shift instantly, the growth happening within you is profound and lasting. One of the most important aspects to keep in mind as this new moon energy plays out is to maintain flexibility. While you may have set specific intentions or goals, it's important to stay open to the unexpected ways in which your desires may manifest. Scorpio's transformative energy often works in mysterious ways, bringing about changes in ways you might not have anticipated. Be ready to embrace surprises and to adapt to new circumstances with grace. Sometimes what initially seems like a challenge or disruption is actually the universe's way of redirecting you towards something that aligns more closely with your soul's purpose. This new moon also asks you to remain committed to the process of emotional healing. Scorpio encourages us to go beyond the surface and delve into the depths of our emotions, where the real work of transformation happens. Whether you're processing grief, letting go of past hurts, or reprogramming limiting beliefs, this is a time to be patient with yourself. The healing process can take time, but with Scorpio's energy supporting you, it's possible to release old wounds and move forward with a renewed sense of vitality and strength. As you continue to move through this period of growth and change, remember that the journey is just as important as the destination. Scorpio's energy teaches us that transformation is an ongoing process, one that requires both courage and compassion. It's not about reaching a perfect state, but about embracing the evolution of your true self. Keep in mind that every moment of discomfort or uncertainty is a sign that you are moving through a powerful phase of personal development. You are becoming stronger, wiser, and more aligned with the person you are meant to be. During this time, it's also important to honor your inner power. Scorpio's influence on this new moon invites you to step into your personal sovereignty, to recognize your ability to influence your own path, and to take responsibility for your life's direction. This is not a time to wait for external circumstances to change, but rather a moment to take ownership of your own transformation. The power to create the life you desire is within you, and the new moon is offering you the energy and motivation to step up and claim it. As the days and weeks pass, continue to stay in tune with your emotions and intuition. The insights you gain during this Scorpio new moon are valuable pieces of the puzzle that make up your journey. If you feel called to explore spiritual practices like meditation, journaling, or energy healing, these can be powerful tools to deepen your connection with your inner self and maintain your alignment with the changes you are navigating. Trust in the wisdom that is coming from within and allow yourself the space to reflect on what you truly want in your life moving forward. By the time the full moon cycle completes and the energy of the Scorpio new moon has settled, you may find yourself in a completely different emotional space. What seemed challenging or daunting at the beginning of the cycle will have shifted, leaving you with a renewed sense of clarity and strength. This is a time for new beginnings, and what you do with the energy of this new moon will determine the seeds you plant for the future. Scorpio's intense power also brings an opportunity for deepening your relationships, whether it's a romantic partnership, friendships, or even professional connections. If there are any areas where you felt blocked or disconnected, this is a time to focus on rebuilding trust, opening up emotionally, and healing any old wounds. Be willing to be vulnerable and authentic, as this will help you create more meaningful, fulfilling relationships. Scorpio's energy is supportive of emotional transparency and will encourage you to communicate openly and honestly, both with yourself and others. Throughout this process, Remember to give yourself credit for every step you take toward healing and growth. The process of transformation isn't always linear, and you may face moments where you feel uncertain or frustrated. However, it's important to acknowledge the progress you've made and to celebrate the courage it takes to embrace change. Each time you release a fear or let go of a limiting belief, you are one step closer to embodying your fullest potential. The Scorpio new moon is a powerful catalyst for transformation, bringing intense emotional clarity and an opportunity to release what no longer serves you. The next few weeks are crucial for setting your intentions and moving toward the changes you wish to see in your life. Whether it's healing, letting go of old baggage, or reclaiming your power, the energy of this new moon supports your personal evolution. Embrace the intensity of this time, trust in the transformative power of Scorpio, and allow yourself to evolve into the next version of your authentic self. As the transformative energy of the Scorpio new moon continues to ripple through the next few weeks, you may begin to notice significant shifts in how you relate to yourself and others. Scorpio's influence pushes us to confront the things that we bury deep within, and in doing so, it often uncovers new layers of strength and wisdom. While this process can feel intense at times, it's important to remember that it's all part of your journey toward greater self-mastery and empowerment. Every challenge, every emotional release, and every breakthrough is leading you to a place of deeper authenticity and emotional resilience. One of the key aspects of this new moon energy is its ability to help you reconnect with your deepest desires and passions. Scorpio encourages us to dive beneath the surface of everyday life and explore what truly excites and motivates us. Over the coming days, take time to ask yourself, what do I truly want in my life? What are the dreams and desires that I've tucked away because they seem too difficult or too far out of reach? Now is the time to resurrect those dreams and allow yourself to fully embrace your ambitions, no matter how big or small. As you move through this period, be mindful of how your relationships are evolving as well. Scorpio governs intimacy, trust, and emotional connection, which means that the way you connect with others will likely undergo a transformation. You may find yourself seeking deeper, more meaningful connections, or perhaps you'll feel a natural pull to release certain people or dynamics that no longer support your growth. Trust that these shifts are in alignment with your path and that by clearing away the clutter in your relationships, you are making room for connections that are more authentic and fulfilling. At the same time, the energy of this new moon encourages you to cultivate stronger boundaries. Scorpio teaches us about the importance of protecting our energy and maintaining control over what we allow into our lives. If you've been struggling with people-pleasing tendencies or have been allowing others to overstep your boundaries, this new moon offers a potent opportunity to reclaim your space. It's not about shutting people out, but rather about creating a balanced, healthy relationship with your own needs and desires. Take this time to reflect on what boundaries need strengthening and how you can assert your truth more clearly. As the days pass, you may also find yourself looking inward more than usual. Scorpio's energy tends to draw us toward introspection, and during this time, you might feel a stronger urge to spend time in solitude or to engage in practices that help you connect more deeply with your inner self. Whether it's through meditation, journaling, or simply spending time in nature, these moments of quiet reflection can help you gain clarity on your path forward. Trust that the answers you seek are already within you. You just need to create the space to listen. While Scorpio's energy is known for its intensity, it also offers immense potential for personal growth. It challenges us to shed old skins, letting go of what no longer serves us in order to make way for new life and new opportunities. This new moon is an invitation to release the past, to forgive, and to step into a new era of personal empowerment. If you've been holding on to old wounds or grudges, this is the perfect time to let go and make peace with the past. Doing so will free you to move forward with a lighter heart and a clearer sense of direction. As the full moon cycle unfolds, you may begin to see the seeds you've planted during this new moon begin to sprout. Remember, Scorpio energy works slowly but powerfully. Sometimes the results are not immediately visible, but that doesn't mean the work you've done is any less significant. Trust that the energy you've put into healing, transformation, and growth will bear fruit in its own time. Be patient with yourself and with the process, and allow the changes to unfold naturally. If you find yourself feeling uncertain or overwhelmed by the intensity of this new moon's energy, remember that you are not alone. The universe is constantly supporting your growth, even in moments when things feel challenging. Reach out for support when needed, whether it's from loved ones, a mentor, or through spiritual practices. You are being guided toward your highest good, and every step you take, no matter how small, is a step toward deeper alignment with your soul's purpose. As the new moon's energy begins to wane, take some time to reflect on the transformation you've experienced so far. What have you learned about yourself? What changes have you noticed within you? The insights you gain now will be invaluable as you move forward. Scorpio's influence is one of depth and introspection, and its lessons often unfold gradually, like a flower blooming in its own time. In conclusion, the Scorpio new moon invites you to embrace the process of deep transformation. It encourages you to dive into the depths of your emotions, release what no longer serves you, and step into a more authentic version of yourself. By harnessing the power of Scorpio's energy, you are being guided to reconnect with your inner strength, empower your desires, and cultivate the resilience needed to create lasting change. Trust in the journey, honor your growth, and know that you are supported by the cosmos as you navigate this potent period of rebirth. Keep your heart open to the possibilities and let this new moon guide you toward a future that feels truly aligned with your soul's deepest calling. Thank you for joining me on this journey tonight. I hope you find clarity, courage, and connection in this new moon. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, I'm here every step of the way, bringing you updates, insights, and support to help you stay aligned with your path.